Hey everybody, Final Miner back again. And last time we had just finished making a couple of Tinker's tools, the little Night Slime hatchet and the Night Slime shovel. The shovel is super awesome and I love it. It's really good. I looked into the whatchamacallit, the Ardite handle. And I mean, obviously we're never going to get the benefit of the, what's it called? That attribute where it eats rocks to gain durability, whatever that's called. It's never going to have any use on our hatchet or shovel, so I went ahead and replaced those with wooden handles. They have a little bit less durability. It's about 100, 115 less durability, something like that. But now they regenerate, so that's really good. That's going to be more useful than something that just lets us break rocks, because I'm never going to do that, right? I'm never going to sit there breaking rocks with my shovel to try to get durability out of it. It's just not going to happen. Okay, so for today, two things I wanted to do. One was we're going to go to the Nether and try to find some magma slime islands, or a magma slime island, whatever, slime, so that we can make a better sword. Yeah, magma slime. And then the other, we'll do the second one first. We're going to get to finally hooking up some of our machines and automating them. By the way, I found the bug that was messing up the facing on my machines and was messing up my coke oven. Yeah, my industrial engineering coke oven. It seems like it was a bug in one of the thermal expansion or thermal something mods. I updated those, the bug's gone. So that's good stuff. Yeah, but yeah, we're going to try to get some of our automation hooked up, and then we'll go back and try to get some magma slime to make a nice tool, a nice sword. Okay, so if you've never used the Actually Editions lasers, you craft an energy laser like this. We did that before. And then if you want to get the other kinds of lasers, what you have to do is toss them on the ground, obviously, and then zap them again with the laser, and they'll turn into the next one, which is fluid, and we'll figure out some useful way to use those. And then if you want the item version, you zap them again and you get item laser relays. The item laser relays, that's where things start to get a little complicated as for how you get items into and out of the laser network. So yeah, that could be a little more complicated. For now, we're going to focus on, we can hook up the items, we can hook up the energy lasers, but we don't really have our power production back up yet. I hadn't thought of that because I wanted to build a power plant. You might remember I talked about that. I want to build a little building to act as our power plant, and we haven't done that yet. I don't really want to go back and start doing building right away. Okay, so ignore everything I just said. We're going to go to the Nether. That's it. We're going to the Nether. Alright, back in just a second when I'm ready to do that. Okay, here we are in the Nether. I took our little air scooter and I've put it back together here in the Nether because that's what you do. You stick your airship in your pocket and then you go to a really horrifying alternate dimension to explore. It's for science. Oh, cobalt I didn't pick up before. I don't know why, it just seems like there's so much more stuff to get in the Nether right now than there was before. There's just ore everywhere, just all over the place. Unbelievable. I thought about doing something with my sword. You know, maybe repairing it a bit or something before we came to the Nether. And then I remembered, well, my hatchet already does more damage. so, oh well. Who cares? If the sword breaks when I'm trying to reflect fireballs or something, I'll just switch over to my hatchet. Okay, so let's see. I'm hoping that I don't get lost, first of all. You know what? There. That should help. So this is one of the situations where using... Whoa. Where using an airship in the Nether can be really dangerous, because if your head flies through a block, you start taking suffocation damage. It's not like creative flight where you're just going to be safe. You know, you can bump into stuff. Oh well, who cares? No, it's going to get really dangerous. And if you go down far enough, the airship will start bouncing up and down in the lava. I don't want to bounce up and down in lava. I really don't want to. Oh, I should mark this too. And the third thing is, if a gassed fireball hits me, it won't destroy the airship, but it will knock it away. And if it knocks me into a wall, there's a really good chance that I'm going to take a lot of suffocation damage. Lots and lots of it. I've had cases where my airship got knocked into a wall, so it was actually inside of a wall. And yeah, I died pretty quickly. So far we're not having much luck. Not much luck at all. Hopefully that changes. Yeah, let's mark right here. Alright guys, I'm going to look around for a bit. Hopefully find a magma slime island. And I'll come back the second that I do. While we're here, we might as well harvest some soul sand. Ha 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 ha. Ah ha 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 ha. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah, so there's a couple of places where I'm having trouble moving. Like I can't walk through here. And it's possible that my shovel dug so fast that the game couldn't handle it. And so, yeah, like I actually dug the blocks up, but the game just couldn't handle how fast my shovel is. I love this shovel. And there we are, just off in the distance. I don't think this is our nether fortress, but it may be. If it is, okay, cool. But if it's not, it must be tangled up with the one we had. There's actually a bunch of nether fort stuff around here. Alright, let's see what we can pick up here. Is that a magma slime tree? I can only hope that this is a magma slime tree. Oh, how glorious would that be? Come on, come on, come on. Magma slime sapling. Awesome. Cool, okay. So now we'll be able to actually grow magma slime and not have to worry about the impossibility of trying to find another magma slime island. So I don't really know. Is there anything else special about these things? Magma slimy dirt. Soul sand. Yeah. Looks like that's about it. Is that congealed blood? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Haha. Okay, so I'm going to mine up what I can from here, and then we will bounce. And then we will head back to the base and see if we can get a tool built with this. Okay, so we've got ourselves some we've got ourselves some magma slime. And yeah, might as well do that. And the other part that we were going to use was constantan. Let's see if we can find, actually let's just do this. Tool materials, copper, bronze, electrum, somewhere there. Constantan. Thermal inversion. Hitting an enemy in a hot or cold environment will chill or burn them. So it reverses the temperature of whatever environment you're in, inversion. So we're in a cold environment, that should set them on fire, if I'm right. And with the magma slime blade and its special ability, superheat, it'll do bonus damage to enemies on fire. Alright, so that looks like a pretty good combination. And for the handle, I'm not quite sure what we'll do. We might go with wood again just to get that regeneration, because I really like it when my handles, when my tools don't require a whole lot of work. I really like that. But also there's bone, which has a really good handle modifier, or, you know, not terrible. And it also increases the damage. So it's going to be one of the two, and I'm kind of leaning towards bone. Seems like a cool way to go with it. So we'll go ahead and grab a bunch of bone there. Let's see, tool rod pattern. We'll get a bone tool rod. And let's see if we can actually get the smeltery to produce the constantan for us. I hope so, because I just threw both of those in there. Yeah, I accidentally made some manulin last time around. I built a whole new mining hammer. After learning about what ardite could do, you gain durability when you break stone. I thought, oh, that'll be good for pickaxes. Oh wait, that'll be really, really good for hammers. Really, really good. So yeah, I went ahead and made a new hammer based on that. Haven't had a chance to use it. Not yet. Okay, and we have night slime, aluminum, brass, blood, lava, seared stone, manulin, and constantan. Nice. Molten constantan. Now, do we actually have the weapon handle? Looks like we don't. So we're going to have to cast a crossbar, or whatever it's called. The part that lets us, the guard pattern. There we go. Can't remember if you can actually use a wooden piece or not. I guess it doesn't matter because it's not going to let us. Okay. Oh, and do we have a sword blade part? Looks like we don't have a sword blade cast, so we might as well do that too. Yeah. Let's see, do we have the part, the stencil or whatever, the pattern? Nope. Wow. I have really not done very much with Tinker's Construct in a while. So let's see, sword blade. Oh wait, that's the sword blade. Yeah, we have it. Sorry, I guess I was smoking crack or something. I don't know. Crack smoking. All that crack smoking. Okay. Now I think we have some aluminum brass. We do. Good. And we have two parts of it, which is good because we need two casts. So we get the guard in there, and we get the constantan. Let's go ahead and pour our guard. Nice. Oh, I forgot. We have to put some slime in there. Oh, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Why? Really? It's not going to let us melt it. It can't be molten. Does that mean it's impossible to melt it? Or does it mean I need to make the material over here at the tinker's table? Let's see here. 4, go! No. Give me some more blocks. Just in case I needed more material. Well, that's not it. Okay, so we found another place where I just don't know what I'm doing. So I'm going to read up a little bit in here to figure out what I'm going to need to actually melt that stuff, and then I'll be back. Okay, so I figured it out. You have to use the magma slime crystal, it looks like, which you get from smelting slimy magma mud, which you get from crafting a bunch of stuff. So we've got plenty of slime balls, but magma cream, that's something we don't have any of yet. And then soul sand and netherrack, we just got a whole bunch of soul sand. That's no trouble. So the one issue I'm thinking of here, we do have a few molten cores. I'd like to save those in case we need them for reliquary. Combining blaze with any slime, including blood, will give us the magma cream. The thing is, we just don't have a whole lot of blaze rods. I've been farming them by hand a little bit, and yeah, that's not very much fun. So let's see here. Which machine will give us the best result? Crafting? Don't care. Fuel? No. No. 4 out of a crusher. I feel like I can get more than that. 4 out of a sag mill. Okay. So, and the bonus ability may give me a little bit more. Use it in an enchanter? That's not what I'm looking for. 4 out of a pulverizer. Don't want to use it as fuel. This is the that's the extra utilities crusher. So it'll give me 2 and then a 40% chance of more. So overall that's a little less. So it looks like the best way to do it is probably with the sag mill, and we've already got the sag mill. So that's good stuff. Come on, blaze rod. No power. Naturally. Alright, I'll be back as soon as I get this sucker running and we have some power to actually do this. Okay, here we go. Let's take some of the blood, because that's practically useless. Take some blood and some blaze powder. We'll go ahead and make 4 because we may need more than one slime crystal. And I think it was 2 more of these, and then some netherrack and some soul sand. Yeah, okay, so that'll get us 2 slimy mud crystals, or slimy magma mud, whatever. You know what it is. Slimy magma mud. And that'll get us 2 crystals, and hopefully 2 crystals is enough to make a sword blade with. There's 1, there's 2. Sword blade, yes. Heh, there we go. Yeah, and it was exactly 2. Okay, so let's put our tool together. We have the, where are we? The blade, the handle, and our wide guard. So we're going to have 853. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Versus burning, 35% extra. Wow. So we're going to do about 14 damage to stuff that's burning, and this is just straight. Wow. This is just straight off of the tool forge. That's without it having any, extra modifiers used on it. I like it. I like it. Let's go ahead and name it. How about we call it the Burninator. Oh, Burninator. Oh, I think you're going to make me very happy. So, it's nighttime. Let's go give this sucker a shot. ideally I'd like something that's not gonna catch me on fire when I catch it on fire, like a zombie. Yeah. I hear a cow. Now, I think we're probably going to have to hit this target of ours, whatever it is, twice. The first time, we should get the thermal inversion effect, and then it'll be on fire. The second time, we should be able to get the incinerate ability, or whatever it is. Wow, nothing? There's nothing out here. I guess it hasn't been dark long enough yet. Oh, the sun's coming up. Oh. Oh. Oh, skeleton. Ow. Yeah! Okay. 2 skeletons, too tough. Maybe something a little more harmless, like a creeper. There is a blizz over here. I don't know. That kind of feels like a good target, because I kind of hate blizzes. They're just huge jerks. Much like blazes, they're huge jerks. Wow, that 2 hit that guy. Wow, that's quite strong. Here we go. Come on, creeper. You know, I'm not seeing anything catch on fire. I'm not seeing anything catch on fire. So I'm having to wonder what that thermal inversion thing even does. I mean, maybe if it's a... Oh, you know what? It looks like I was getting crits on it. If they're on fire, you crit them. Anyway. It makes me wonder if... thermal inversion? Maybe they have to be on fire or something? I don't know. Kind of disappointing. But, oh well. I still like my sword. It does good base damage. If they're on fire, it does even more damage. So I guess that'll be good for cleaning up zombies and skeletons during the day. If nothing else. Yeah, if nothing else. Speaking of zombies during the day. Spider, I'm sorry. But you just happened to be here when I was bored. So next, how about we start laying the groundwork for our power plant. I'm going to go ahead and empty my inventory out. I got a whole bunch of crap in here. So once we get that out and pick up some other stuff to build with, I'll be right back. Okay, so let's get to crafting something interesting looking for a power plant. And I think what we're going to go with here is... Let's see if it will work for me. Yeah. Tyrian. Wait a minute. Tyrian. Can this be chiseled? Oh, that's not how you... Okay, I was looking for something else. Factory blocks. Oh, of course. Okay, so here's a tip for you. Whenever you have a pattern where you kind of mix it up and you have these that need to be in the corners and the corners need to be in the middle of the sides, you can do it like this, you know, and you can go all the way around like that. But the quickest way is just to do this. Click, 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 click. That way you click everything once. There's a certain YouTuber that I like to watch, and he's very good at automating all the things. And whenever he mixes a recipe up, he ends up clicking everything twice. And I just keep thinking, oh, come on, dude. Come on, dude. There's an easier way. Okay, so the reason why we're going to be using factory blocks is because they chisel into a ton of different stuff. And not only that, some really good looking stuff. And this will be really good for us to create something that looks sort of like a power plant. And this is just going to be a small one for now. Eventually we're going to be getting immersive engineering with their big diesel generators. Eventually we'll be having extreme reactors, you know, with giant multi-block reactors, and those are going to need a place to live too. This is not that. This is just going to be somewhere to stick our actually additions generators, the oil generators. Yeah, so it doesn't have to be all that huge. But I do kind of want it to be separate a little bit, because there's not really a lot of room in here to be sticking all kinds of interlinked stuff. We made it kind of big, but not big enough for a whole bunch of, you know, a whole bunch of blocks laid out 6, 7, 8 together at a time. So I figure we can probably do it right over here. This will be a good place because we're going to be growing the canola over here, and then we can just pipe it right over here next door and use it to make power. So, haha, I get to clear a little more land with my awesome shovel. Oh, this thing is so fast. It's ridiculous how fast this thing is. And I don't know, maybe we'll make it like a maybe like a 5x7 inside, something like that. You know, what am I doing here? Wow, I can just tap this and it digs a dirt block. So fast. Okay, so about a 5x7. So I guess it's going to be 7 deep and about 5 wide. So we're going to need about 7 blocks wide total. 7 blocks wide. That looks okay. Yeah, and 5 deep. Oh wait, no. It's going to be, the inside's going to be 5 blocks wide. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, and then 7 deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7. So maybe we'll push that wall out a few more blocks. This shovel is so fast, it's almost a problem trying to dig with it. Okay, so that's going to be the inside, I think. Did I just dig one extra again? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kind of looks like it. Ah, whatever. If it's 1 block longer, that's fine. Okay. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. Love my shovel. Okay, so this is where the building will be. Nothing too fancy. Probably just a square-shaped building. And we'll add a little bit of detail to the outside so it's not some ugly gray box. Because that would be kind of dumb after putting so much effort into making the rest look good and then having a big gray box. That would just be dumb. But for now, yeah, we're not going to do too much detailing. So I think for the floor, I really like the caution stripes. Maybe we'll go with these first. Yeah, maybe we'll just outline the outside of the floor with that. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's times 2 is 16 plus another 3 and 3, so 22. Does that sound right? Have I done horrible math again? 22. Let's just go with it. Just go with it. Yeah, there we go. See, I can count. It really doesn't seem like it, but I can. So that'll be the outline. And for the center, that's 3 by 5, right? Yeah, 3 by 6. 3 by 6. So we're going to need 18 blocks of something. 18 blocks of something. So for the middle of the floor, I've always really liked the wireframe, especially for floors and parts of walls. Just looks really good. I kind of want to go with something a little cleaner looking this time around. Otherwise we might go with the circuit. That's another good looking block. Oh look, they've got some scaffold stuff. Huh, cool. I think the slightly rusty plate would be pretty good looking. Grinder. I don't remember that one. Circuit, metal box. Let's just go with the slightly rusty plate. It says it's a slightly rusty plate. Doesn't look that rusty to me. And we're gonna sleep. Okay, so we've got the floor laid out, and I think this will be okay for now. For walls, yeah, for walls, let's see what kind of brick we have available. We may do a little bit of something just to match the main building, and then add some details in to make it stand out better. So for example, we might have this fella right here going all across the bottom, just to kind of do an outline here. See if I can remember what that is. Like that. I think it's not dent, is it? I think sunken is a little too wide. Maybe it is dent. Let's do about half of it as dent. Does that connect? It does connect. And is that it? It looks pretty similar. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay. We'll just pretend to. Just pretend. Just go with it. Just go with it, guys. Apparently I'm already going senile. Alright. Alright, so we're going to need one more of those. That was pretty close. One more dent. There we go. Alright, and I don't think we'll do any glass. Yeah, no glass. We'll just have a ceiling about 4 blocks high. Nothing too crazy. Let's see. Let's see if we have something kind of like a column or a pillar. Something with some vertical stripes to it. You know what? Maybe we'll just do something like this. Get some more dent and go up with it, because that will cause the connected textures to go up. Yeah, so one more, that'll be our ceiling. Okay, okay, that'll work for now. Need some more, need some more. I don't really want to spend too much time figuring this one out, because I'd rather be putting together our power system rather than just making the building for it. Yeah, there we go. Gonna need some more again. There's a lot more stone here than I thought. So that's gonna be 8? I think it's 8. Dent. Yeah. There we go. I was right. I counted almost correctly almost every time today. Very proud of myself. And then for the rest, I think we'll just put in some, whatever those bricks are. Let's try to do a half stack and see if our chisel breaks before then. Nope. Back in a second. Okay, new chisel. Let's get this sucker chiseled up then. I'm trying to remember to start my timer this time, so I can remember not to go, you know, way too long. Way too long. Let's see. I don't think 44 is going to be enough. I really don't think so. That's fine. We've got a new chisel. The possibilities are endless. As long as you have a brand new chisel, anything can happen. Or something like that. Yeah. So let's get another, let's get a half stack. Now remember, in 1710 your chisel just lasted forever. Just forever. In fact, it lasted so long, I don't know that I've ever broken one back in the 1710 days. To the point that I wondered, why do they even have durability? Like, how many blocks do I have to chisel before this would break anyway? Okay, so that looks alright so far. Let's add a little bit of detail to it. This is good. That's an odd number across. I kind of like these fans. Malfunctioning? Oh yeah, we gotta do one of those. If it's busted and not working properly, oh, we need one of those. There we go. And maybe we'll do a regular fan that is working. Let's see. So maybe right about, let's go right here. And right here. And those will be for the back. Yeah, so we'll have some blocks and stuff down here. And then we'll have this face looking wall. Wow, that is kind of face looking, isn't it? We'll have this silly fan here busted up every once in a while. Alright, for the sides, I don't know if we're going to add any more. We may just go with that. If we find a block that looks good, maybe we'll go with it. Vent. Glowing vent. It's not going to actually glow, so that's not that useful. Extremely rusted panels. Okay. Extremely corroded panels. Massive hexagonal plating. For what we're doing, That looks kind of like a socket, doesn't it? Like a wall socket. Exhaust plating. Engineer's pipes. That reminds me of some of the blocks from immersive engineering, actually. A fan that is not blowing at all. Maybe we'll go with some scaffold. It says it's transparent, so I don't know. Let's take 5 of those to begin with. Just kind of punch a hole out here. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Alright. Here, 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 here. Okay, so it has kind of a frame to it. And a little bit of a connected texture. That doesn't look too bad. We'll have to decide how to use it. Like, we may not use it in the walls here. Another way I can think of using it would be to use it in the corners. But we've already kind of got this place detailed out. I like it. We don't have to use it here, but I do like it. Maybe we'll do sort of a fake arrow slit window. Like that. And go up and down like that. Keep dropping blocks out here. Yeah, anyway, like I said earlier, I don't want it to have too much detail. That's just not the point of what we're doing. See what it looks like from outside. It's not half bad. It kind of loses some of the look of being a scaffold when it's inside the wall like that, though. So I like the block a lot. We're probably going to use it somewhere else. But for now, we're going to hold off. So let's just say we're going to do this. And that's that. We'll just leave the fans here. That'll be our decoration for the inside. That and the floor. Now for the ceiling. Let's go ahead and sleep again and get it back to daytime. And then we'll figure out what we'll do with the ceiling. Okay, ceiling time. I just got an idea. Maybe we'll go with this scaffold for the ceiling. That way it matches that building over there. That might not be too horrible. Two more, okay. It's not so bad. Ow. That didn't work out too well. Okay, yeah. Let's see if we can see it from here. A little bit. Okay, yeah, that kind of keeps it in theme with the main building too. So I think that's what we'll do. So we're going to have to make up a whole bunch more scaffold. Luckily we still have... Oh good. At first I thought it said we had 32 planks. No, a little bit more than that. Slightly more. So we need about a third of these to become... It's one plank to one stick. There we go. That's a good way to think of it. One stick to one plank. So when this equals about twice what's in the stacks over there, we should be good. 40. Okay, we're at the breaking point now, so we'll just stop there. So we should be able to do this and this. Yeah. Nice. Nice. And that gives us a bunch of scaffolding to work with. Aside from being one of our building blocks that we're using across the base, it's also just a good looking block. I kind of want the side of the block to be a little more visible. Tell you what, let's experiment with something here. This axe is quite awesome too. I'm loving both of them. Yeah, let's experiment a little bit. Let's try raising the middle of it by one block and just see how it looks. Not you. So we'll stick one here. Go like this. And no builder's wand. Well. Okay, so, these tools are just too fast. So from the inside, okay, that looks alright from the inside. It looks like the roof is still sealed up because you see brick through it. What does it look like from the outside? Does it just look like, hey, you barely have a roof? Yeah, that looks kind of funky. It looks like I just have a bunch of boxes on top of my roof. Not really crazy about that. So we'll just put them all on the same level for now. I keep saying, oh yeah, I'm not going to spend so much time on it. And I keep agonizing over these little details. Let's get it done and start building the next step. How about that? Yeah. I do really like the walking sound that you get when you walk over the plates, the factory blocks. Yeah, I think that's cool. Okay, so now we've got that set up. Since we're using the, where are they? since we're using the laser relays, they're in my inventory, we could have it set up so that we did something like this. And then, I don't think I have the laser wrench. Don't believe I have a laser wrench. 2 Inori and 1 advanced coil. So let's go ahead and make that. We're going to have that one way or the other. I think I have Inori crystals already. Yes. And to make the... Excellent. To make the advanced coil, I think that is... Do we have any more black quartz or whatever it's called? Yeah, black quartz. We don't have any smelted. Okay. Go ahead and smelt that. And then for redstonia. Redstonia. I'll give him a C for creativity with the name. Let's see here. So let's go with, come on you. One of these, and give me a wrench. Nice. Okay, so as I was saying, we can use the laser system like this and just have the laser go straight through blocks. That would look kind of stupid, in my opinion. Really, really, really stupid. So I don't really want to do that. So how are we going to beam power from one building to another without having lasers go straight through the walls? Well, one way I can think of would be to stick a capacitor in the wall or in the ceiling and have the lasers connect to both sides of that. And there's benefits to that too. That gives you some nice energy buffers all over your base, so something goes wrong, you run out of fuel and you don't notice, you've still got an energy buffer there to help you get through it. So yeah, I think we'll go with that. The question is, which capacitor do we use? So let's see. Actually, Additions has a kind of sort of a capacitor. It's like a battery plate or something. You can actually Additions. There's no J in Additions. Wow. Yeah, there's too many blocks here for me to go through it really quickly. But they have a plate I think you can stick their battery on. And I think that's kind of cool, but I'm not going to spend time looking it up right now. We also have capacitors. So we have the Ender IO capacitor banks. Those are nice. Partly because they make multi-blocks. Also, we have the immersive engineering capacitors, which are good. And they will also kind of match the color of the roof. So that's a benefit. Can't remember how much they hold. Let's see. That's an LV capacitor. And then a MV capacitor just takes, what? A redstone block instead of a... Oh, and it takes electrum too. I see. Well, we can get electrum. That's not a big deal. And then the HV capacitor is a block of lead, a block of redstone, and aluminum with steel. We actually have steel too. So I think we're just going to go straight for the high capacity capacitor, the high voltage capacitor. Is that what it's called? Oh, MV. Yeah, HV, high voltage. Okay. Yeah, that works. So let's see, we needed 3 steel. We needed a bunch of lead. I think a block of lead. 9. Let's get rid of that. My inventory's full of junk, including snowballs. How did I even get snowballs? Was it from digging? I guess it was from when I was digging up the power plant. Okay. Yeah, we need to smelt the whatchamacallums. The lead dust stuff. Exciting times. Furnace work. So when that gets smelted up, we need some redstone for a redstone block. Redstone block. Okay. And then we need the planks. We've already got those. Aluminum ingots. That should be pretty easy. Aluminum. Bar, steel, tin. Oh, come on. We've got aluminum somewhere. Those will have to count. Oh, we're going to need 2 of these. Oh, no. Well, let's craft it first, and then we'll install the first one. And then I can do the other one off camera if I have to. Let's see here. And make that a block. What? Block of lead. What? Block of lead? Sure, why not? And now make me a... Oh, I don't have the planks. Really? Okay. There we go. Now. HV capacitor. And this thing will hold 4 million? Yeah, it looks like 4 million. That's a pretty good start. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Not too shabby at all. Okay. So, do I have the lasers? Yeah, I do have those too. Good. Now we've got everything I was looking for. So we'll knock a hole in the wall. Maybe here in the corner. And stick the HV capacitor on there. Oh, do I have my hammer? I might need my hammer for this. Seems like there's always one more thing to pick up. Hammer. There you are. I think there's a mod that gives you like a universal tool. It can be a wrench or a Yeta wrench or maybe a IE hammer too. I don't know. Let's see. Okay, I can't remember if that's in or out. I think it's in. But that way it will be able to take connections. This one looks like an out. Or maybe it's an in. We'll know when the power starts going into it. Okay, so anyway, the point is we'll have a laser here. And then we'll have a laser here. And we can have our our energy production going on and connect to this laser. The laser will connect to the capacitor. The capacitor will connect to the other laser, and then the other laser can connect off to, you know, whatever we're doing somewhere else. We may continue with lasers between base. We may go to immersive engineering wiring. I don't know. Haven't decided. I really like the way IE wiring looks. So we'll just have to see about that. Yeah. Alrighty. I think that's going to do it for this episode. I know we're over 30 minutes a little bit already. So I'm going to work on producing the lasers that we're going to need for next time. I'm not going to actually lay it out. I'm going to do that on camera, so you guys can decide whether it looks stupid or not. Alrighty. Well, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.